Hello, my name is Kryshon Huffman. I am 23 years old and I suffer from a genetic blood disorder called sickle cell disease. Sickle cell disease is an inherited blood disorder where your red blood cells do not get enough oxygen. Instead of them being round, they're shaped like the shape of a crescent moon or a banana, maybe prefer. Without them getting enough oxygen and flowing, they get stuck in your veins and capillaries and cause chronic pain wherever your blood flows. So throughout your whole body, it puts you at risk for heart attacks, stroke, kidney failure, liver disease, and different things. And yeah, it's something that people should definitely pay more attention to, research.
I was about 4 years old, and it was kind of weird because I would hear that, Kryshon's sick, but I wasn't knowledgeable of the fact because I was so young. But as I grown and became, more aware and I did more research, I found out that it is a life-threatening disease, and I recently lost an uncle towards it.
And the sickle cell trait is the #3 silent killer globally. Over 22.5 million African Americans are affected by the sickle cell trait. 1 in every 12 African Americans have sickle cell, and it's a 1 in 4 chance that you can pass it on to your child. So that's a 25% chance that it could be passed on. Cambodians, Asians, anyone of any type of sub-Saharan descent, Middle Easterns are affected by sickle cell, Russians, Australians. The list goes on of people who are affected by sickle cell disease. Not just black people, okay? If y'all can't break down and understand it in any kind of way, we're not the only ones who have sickle cell. Sickle cell began to affect me at the age of 6 years old. I remember having chronic pain, severe pain. It felt 10 times worse than a Charlie horse in my legs, in my arms, my back, kind of all over my body, and I had to be rushed to Long Beach Memorial Children's Hospital. Prior to that, I was being treated for sickle cell at Kaiser. From there, the complications began to get worse. I suffered from my first stroke at the age of 8 years old. I had more blood flowing on the left side of my brain, more so than the right. And everybody just thought I was being a clown and being funny until I went to the hospital and they did an MRI and a CT scan and they figured out what the diagnosis was. Because there's no cure for sickle cell disease, so they treat sickle cell with heavy pain narcotics such as morphine, Dilaudid, Oxycontin, and other drugs of that sort.
Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared. I believe in God. I have faith. And when it's your time, it's your time. I mean, anything can happen. I'm still standing here talking to you guys today, and the doctors told me I wouldn't live past the age of 17, let alone make it to see 21, and I am 23 years old.
And I found out, that she had it, and it, got worse when she was in her teens, about 17 years old. I know she had it when she was born. She was born with it. I mean, it made me a little bit depressed because she was so much in pain. Visiting her at the hospital, and I just couldn't sit in the room just to see her in so much pain and, crying all the time, losing weight. It was it just depressed me. The average lifespan, they give them at least to 22 at the most. And it's a very short lifespan that they give them, but a lot of people live on.
Between ages 20 and 50. Don't quote me on the direct numbers, but as far as people that I've come in contact with, lived around, grew up with, those are the ages. Sickle cell patients aren't expected to live past 50 years old.
My hope for the future is that they find a cure for sickle cell, and that they will have more sponsors and more different types of medicines and to cure sickle cell.
And it's just been, constant battle between her and the hospital just all my life, so it's just it's just hard. And I really feel like she never will have the chance to grow up as a normal girl, but this could be a blessing.
I just wanted to be a normal kid and forget that I even had sickle cell. No, I wasn't normal.
I mean, well, her mother and them, they knew before me, so she was sad, her mother blamed herself, and her and my mom was talking. It was a deep conversation because she felt that Kryshon wasn't going to be able to grow up to be a normal girl because of this disease. But soon she began to accept it and just let God deal with it, and now we're all knowledgeable, and we all love Kryshon.
I mean, going through that, getting picked on, being ostracized in school, being skinny, not having a lot of friends because people didn't know what sickle cell was, and people saying that I had the cooties, it made me who I am today. And I say, thank you.
Because she have a lot of people, big time people behind her. They're really helping and supportive of it.
Let's see, cousin. I got my big cousin right here. Thank you so much for supporting me.
You're welcome.
This is one of my biggest supporters right here. Obama supports the Sickle Cell Treatment Act. It's over $38 million. I could keep going on for days of the many celebrities who have contributed and make people more aware of sickle cell. Get a little bit.
Help us find a
cure.
There is a cure somewhere out there.
Yes, God is our ultimate #1 healer, first and foremost, is what I believe. But scientists, doctors, you know, hopefully they'll put some of that money towards treatment and research for sickle cell so we can have a cure one day and people could live a healthy, productive life just like me.